Good morning, guys. This is Mildred Rivera, and I'm the author of Not Just Another F-Word book, On the Road Yet Again. I wanted to talk today about, or emphasize, in regards body shaming. Man, do we seriously down ourselves for when someone criticizes on our appearance? And I'm actually going to talk about both ends of it. When you're heavy and you're sitting and you're trying to eat, and rather if you got friends or family around, or you're at work, and regardless of who it is, they come out and they say, hey, you're really gonna eat that? Or you shouldn't be eating that. What the hell do you care? Or, if you really do care, you think about what you're saying. And I know ignorance is bliss. Mostly, or I want to think that most of the time when someone says, you shouldn't be eating that, or, that's not good for you, that they're coming from a good place. We want to think that the majority of the people that do say that in our lives are coming from a good place. And sometimes you get that one that really isn't, and they just out to ruin your day. You think you should be eating that? No, you really shouldn't. You really should mind your own business. But then let's flip that for a second. If you're on the opposite end and your body frame is rather petite, those words can hurt also. You're not eating enough. Oh my gosh, you're wearing clothing that fits you very, very nicely. And someone sees you and you're prancing around and you look and you feel fabulous, and all of a sudden all it takes that one person, you get a bunch of, you look great, oh my God, you look great, you look good, and that one that'll come up to you and say, you're too skinny. That's body shaming. You should put on a few pounds. Or you don't look right in that. What do you care? Unless you know what that person's going through, maybe that's just the way they like to be. Why can't we just accept how we are? Why do we have to fit someone else's image of what they think we should look like? Those are some hurtful words, man. You don't know how someone's going to take that. It isn't right. It definitely is not right. And we go through, maybe you catch us on a good day and it's not so bad. It's like, whatever, brush it off your shoulders. But maybe you're going through some stuff, random day, whatever. You woke up not feeling kind of right about yourself, or, I want to tell you, you need to wake up every damn morning saying to yourself, I love you. You love yourself. No matter how you look, tall, short, thin, skinny, whatever. And those are horrible words. Labeling. Don't label yourself any kind of way. How about, I am a beautiful, considerate, loving individual that cares about other people. And the one thing that I don't care about is what someone else thinks of me. If you think I'm a great person, great. If you don't think I'm a great person, it doesn't matter what that person thinks. It doesn't matter if you're, you think I'm kind or not. If you think I'm heavy or not. If you think a person's, thin or not. Too tall, too short, whatever. It doesn't matter. Someone wears the best clothing while the other person doesn't. Who cares? Who the hell cares? Body shaming is some serious stuff. And how about the younger crowd? Oh my gosh. You little pea pods. Children. Nephews, nieces, grandchildren. Your own kids. Oh my gosh. Your baby is big. What's a big baby? It's a label. And the other one, yeah, maybe you have another child, and that child isn't so big. That child's kind of small and petite, and well, rather if that baby was born full term, or maybe they were born premature, and they're tiny. Tiny babies that are born premature grow into themselves. They're kind of, my mother always references it as they're at least 2 years behind, but yet they're actually technically along the same lines as a full-term baby because they have to learn along the same mentality. Growth, same thing. They could be a little behind, and they're just growing into themselves. They're growing into their skin. But I'll be damned. We label everybody. Why are we labeling ourselves? Why? Why label that child? Why give that child, or that, obviously an infant, a couple months old isn't gonna know. A year old may not understand. But 2.5, 3, there's some stuff that will stick with you. Something that in the back of your head. Some of you might say, no, that's still too young. No, I could tell you something that happened. And my mom's like, how could you remember that? You were only 3 years old. Oh, I remember. I got a little feisty because someone tried to do something to me and I didn't like it. And I stuck up for myself at 3 years old. Yep. And they heard crying. And they saw the red in my face. And they're like, ooh, what happened? Well, this little girl wasn't taking any nonsense. And I was just having fun. All it takes is somebody coming incorrect. Yeah, even when we're that small. Just don't know any better. And that's fine. Kids are kids, right? Toddlers, same thing. They go through what they go through. And it's up to us to teach them. It's the same thing with body shaming. We teach them. We need to teach them the right way. So, I'll tell you. 11 and 12 years old, I went away to camp for a whole month. My parents were going through some issues, and I was, at the age of 11, I was not a happy person. I went to school, and you hear from this kid, their parents are going through divorce. That kid, their parents are going through separation or divorce, bickering, and that hurts. I never want that for my family. It really hurts. And my parents said, Mildred, they're offering this program. Do you want to go? And I said yes. Without a second thought. Oh, good grief. I said, yeah, I want to go. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here because I don't know what's going to happen with my parents. And I was really scared, and I bottled up a lot. I'm talking a lot of feelings. I bottled that stuff up, and I said to myself, I don't want to be around this. I don't want to be around it at all. I don't want to be around my family. I'm scared for what's going to happen. And during that time I was away, everything was outside. There was no television. You lived back in the heyday, and you learned a lot. Maybe that's part of the reason why too I like to do things, because all the things that they taught us, natural things that you could make from out there, living out in the woods, and the games that they would have us do, and the swimming every day, and the activities, the hiking. You got a full days of outdoor adventure, and it was great. And then our meals were healthy. they didn't fry us anything. Oh my goodness. It was good food. And candy, there was no candy, there was no sweets. So you had your water, your milk, your prune juices, your, so juices meaning prune juice, cranberry juice, apple juice, orange juice. And you had your picking, right? And the only sweet I could have was my milk with, and putting a little bit of molasses in there. That was my candy coated milk. But they were watching. Oh, don't put too much, Mildred. Okay. But we did Sunday masses, and Sunday mass. So during the week, we're not allowed to have any sweets, any candy. And then after Sunday mass, it was like, okay, every campground had different age group, can intermingle and talk and socialize, and they would give us candy. Well, the candy that they gave out was chocolate, and I couldn't eat chocolate. I had a severe allergy to it, and they said, Mildred, we can't give you this. And I said, it's okay. I didn't care. So the fact that, okay, we were allowed to have one treat a week, well, maybe we can put that into our everyday life. Same thing, with children. You eat good today, okay? You got a treat coming up, and you just take that one day of the week, and I don't mean go haywire crazy. Well, I'm gonna open up, the heavens of sugar heaven, and you can eat whatever sugary stuff you want. No. Just a nice little treat, maybe a lollipop, maybe, whatever. And they're thankful for it, right? So during the week, I'm going to tell you, the internet, Google it. There is so many meal plans out there, healthy, nutritional stuff for kids. I mean, we're finding out more and more that the stuff that we eat out there, fast foods, it's all garbage. It's not good for us. It's not good for anyone. I don't care how old you are. You're in your 20s, and we could eat just about anything. Yeah, 30s, yeah, sure, okay. 40s, things to start to change. And when you start getting up in age, your body can't handle eating the same type of foods that we could eat when we're in our 20s and 30s. No way. They affect us differently. So just, teach your children the right way. Don't talk about weight. Don't emphasize about it. Instead, put more outdoor playtime. Limiting the TV, sitting in front of the tube. It's all garbage anyway. You want to put a cartoon on for a child, great. Let it be for a little bit, but limit that. Take them outside. There's so much. Oh, I can't afford to take them here. I can't afford to take them there. You don't have to spend money on an outdoor adventure. Not for a small child, not for a teenager, not for a grown adult. You don't. Go hiking, go to a park, go outside, go walking. Walking is wonderful. What did we used to do when we were small? You live in the city. You got to watch, obviously, but there's some safe games, right? There's, jump roping, please. That's all we did was jump rope when we were small. It didn't matter if you lived in the city or in the suburbs. You found ways to have good fun. And or like when the water hydrant was busted and all that water was coming out and all we did was dance and play in the water. Oh man, that was fun times. Just think of things. Just incorporate it with your children. It's fun. Where there's a will, there's a way. And you find it. We need to stop labeling ourselves and thinking before speaking. That is important because it could mean the difference of making someone's day or crushing it. That's it, guys. Mildred Rivera here with Not Just Another F-Word book, and I'm going to continue on my journey. We got another wonderful snow squall coming this way. I don't know what that is, whatever. It could be something, it could be nothing at all. It could be taking place someplace else, and it'll bypass me. In the meantime, if you're in the heat, stay cool. And if you're, going through these winter months like I am, stay warm. Love yourself. You come first. Thank you.